This is not Slay the Spire, this is Dragon Eclipse. Hello again, my name is Rosso and I wanted to show you something. This game is your deck building game merged with monster taming. It's like Slay the Spire but with dragons. Well, Mystlings to be precise. But we will get to it eventually, so keep that in mind. Let me show you the game, and before we start, important note, the game is still in early access, so a lot may change in the future. This is our crew. I'm not sure what they are or what I should do here, but we are facing a dragon, or something similar. I have no clue what I'm doing here. There's stuff on the screen and no tutorial, so I used each of my remaining brain cells to not f**k everything up. Trust me, there are not many left. After some time of doing whatever I could, we got defeated, or at least I thought so. Then this gentleman shows up and tells me that I fought bravely. So I guess it wasn't that bad, right? Right? This guy basically tells us that the monster will come back, and our job is to defend the village. We are tamers and the monsters we fought with are Mystlings that we can tame. Now we've got a proper tutorial, so let's get through it quickly. These are our cards, and each has its own cost, pretty logical. Every card does things as expected. This is our energy, these are our Mystlings, and those are the enemies. This indicates how hard we hit, this how hard we can get hit, and this is how hard our enemy can be hit. Now we know the basics. The things under our characters or enemies tell us what the buffs or debuffs we have, and the thing above enemy heads indicate what the enemy will do in the next round. So yeah, it's actually very basic and typical for games like this. I have no idea what the problem was. I was the problem. But it's okay, we will get through it. Now let's get to our Mystlings. These are our basic characters and each has its own unique ability. We've got a mostly stone guy, a gremlin and a blue dragon. This one looks cool, to be honest. The tutorial was quick and easy to follow if you've played a game like this before. For all the trouble, we've got a gift. We can pick any of the 3 Mystlings on the screen. I have no idea which one is good or not. We can pick Mr. Uguay, a King Shark and this thing. I like that thing, so I picked it. Now we've got a bit of freedom. I was lost, to be honest, but I managed to check most things that I won't spoil. Get to it and check it out. This is your basic hub, where you can find basic information and get some food, incubate Mystlings and so on. There isn't much to say already. It was a very quick check for me, nothing unusual here, so I went through the portal and now the game begins. First of all, we can choose our team. I didn't like the stone guy, so I left him and picked the gremlin, the blue dragon and the thing. Yes, now they have names. In the future, if we play something that lets me change the names of characters, you can be one of them. Now let's get to work. The map, or the location we move on, looks good. I was a bit lost at the beginning, but it's really just a matter of time to get used to it. Okay, now let's start with our first battle. It went very well, I understood how the game works and how to play properly, let's say. The first battle is very easy to finish. The monsters are really weak, so we will quickly get through it. After the battle we got mist berries and gold. We can use them for various things. First of all, mist berries are used to purchase things. You can purchase a blessing and attach it to your Mystling. Each Mystling will evolve to the next stage when you stack up full blessing on it. But remember, with each blessing on your character, the next one will be more expensive, so be wise about how you do it and what you purchase. Next, you can pick one of 3 cards for free, and the rest will cost you mist berries. You don't have to pick them, it's up to you. You can also reroll everything and even revive your Mystlings if any die. Now you know mostly everything. I managed to win another battle and I saw this thing. I have no idea what it does, but we will get to it at the end. As you can see, there are other things on the map. This is how you play your game. You have to plan your moves and get through battles and pick everything you want, like this chest or go to this place. Every point of interest does something. You can heal your Mystlings, get loot or upgrade your cards or remove them. But you have to remember that paths are packed with battles, and with each battle, these things move closer. Now with each battle you will gain more money and berries to buff up your Mystlings. As for the gameplay, I had a plan for everything. You see this guy? Now it's our tank and main DPS. I know. Gremlin generates 0 cost cards, but has to get hit to do so, so I thought it would be a great idea to make him my first lane. The blue dragon on the other hand boosts the strength of the first line, so I thought I had it all figured out. I bought this blessing that lets me keep half of the strength after the turn. My plan was to buff the gremlin as hard as I could so it could hit as hard as possible. The dragon was the buffer and the thing was just happy to be here. So the first battle went well. As you can see, I stacked some strength and finished the battle. I left everything as it was and moved on. Now, as you can see, there are various difficulties of the battles. Regular with 1 ball, hard with 2, and at some point we will try one with 3 balls. The next battle was also quick. Unfortunately, I lost some HP, but I thought I would get healed. And oh boy, I was so wrong. Anyways, I got this blessing and doubled my strength buff. I thought that if I got 2 of the blessing, then 50 plus 50, yeah. We will get to it later. I left the cards and moved on. The next battle was quick, and I figured out that my strength plan did not work as well as I thought. Still, I got this card and the treasure. These things gave me cards, I could pick one, but I skipped it. I'm not sure what this thing does, and I never checked it. I was curious about what this tent was, so I fought another battle and unfortunately got very low on health. I picked energy and this card and moved on again. My plan worked well, and I was able to do some damage. I picked this thing and evolved the gremlin. It actually changes its appearance, so that is great. It also upgrades the card and you can pick one of the upgrades for the Mystling. Now the tent is a merchant. You can buy stuff or remove card, and this thing lets you heal or upgrade your monsters. After some fights I felt powerful, so I picked the elite fight. I wish I knew. This big guy was a menace, and that was when I understood that my build was shit. I threw basically everything I could at this guy and he mopped the floor with my monsters on his first turn. I managed to stun him multiple times, attack and get him to almost half HP, but when I saw this thing, well, after you die you get experience and have to start over again, so you've got your roguelite stuff here. I picked my food and got to work. Round 2. Same setup, different plan. The first battle went well and quickly. The second one was also easy, but it was game changing. I saw something. A glimpse of hope, an idea and some potential. The blue dragon was not only giving strength to the front line, he could also boost himself and his attack was basically as high as the number of cards in my hand. I quickly swapped his position and saw the big difference. Skipped again, tried to enhance someone, but I was too poor, so I moved on. This fight was also easy, but it helped me understand how the dragon works. I got this blessing, it doubles the strength when an enemy is knocked out. I picked another one after the next battle, more energy is also good, and also this one. Now I saw this card. It lets me activate the Mystling twice. That means that the dragon will not only gain 1 strength each turn, but also when I activate it twice and merge it with another card that can activate it once more, I will get not 1 but 4 strength in the round. The only issue was energy, which I previously boosted a bit. I picked the chest and started another battle. Now this battle was the first when I saw what I was going to do at the end. Look at that. I activated my dude twice with a card, which also triggered an attack. Attacked again and doubled on my strength thanks to the knockout. Now we sit at 8 strength, and it's not much, but it's a good start. Now look at this, the blessing from the previous run, and this card. It gives you strength as high as the number of cards you played during your turn. I healed my Mystlings and checked the statue. Before I did this though, look at this. Activated twice and attacked, used the card we got and stacked 6 strength. Thanks to the blessing we would drop to 3, but look at this. End of the round, doubled, another round, attacked, doubled again, attacked at the end of the turn and doubled again. We sit at 42 attack at the end of the battle, and that's not everything. I picked the sick blessing, evolved the blue dragon to the big blue dragon, and yeah. Also I doubled the blessing that gives us +1 energy. About the statue, it lets you heal your monster, so I guess the previous one would do something similar. Maybe you could upgrade one or something. I fought some more battles and I saw how sick the blue dragon really is. After all of this, I was so confident that I picked the elite fight, and it went like this. Each one of the enemy has 50 HP, so I had to stack as much power as possible as quickly as possible. They were doubling on some serious damage, so I had to do it quickly. Got to around 20 strength, got attacked and all the buffs went crazy. I jumped to 56 before the end of the turn, attacked, doubled up and then doubled down. Again we sit at 85, so we can basically one-shot the first guy, get doubled twice, finish the next guy, and we jump to over 800 attack power. Oh, and this place lets you upgrade, duplicate or remove cards. Now we have 2 days to the eclipse, so let's wrap everything up. I also managed to evolve another one of our Mystlings. Now the big guy is coming. Eclipse means that we have to fight the main boss again, and yeah, this big scary guy went, well, quickly. I started a bit safe because of the low HP on my dragon. I shielded everyone with low HP and activated my dragon. Then I added some strength, got hit and got multiplied again. Unfortunately I was doubled down, so I had to recover everything as quickly as I could. I got some great cards, so I was able to activate my Mystling twice, activate them all again, throw some damage and finish the round. And this looks scary. So I quickly shielded, I f***ed up here because I double shielded the thing, I don't know why. Got hit pretty hard and I f***ed up again. I didn't see that the boss couldn't be stunned, but it's okay. Exhausted all my 0 cost cards and managed to get a hit with the dragon. And ladies and gentlemen, that was it. I knew that I was able to hit one more time after the turn. I was going to get doubled, so I was able to one-hit the shit out of this guy. Close call, but I was able to win this one pretty easily. I got an egg as the level reward that I was able to incubate and got closer to unlocking a new Tamer. So yeah, I broke the game a bit. It's not a bad thing, to be honest, it is how it is. This game is still in early access and a lot will change in the future. I hope it will change for the better. How do I feel after an hour of gameplay? I had a lot of fun. I love monster taming games, I love deck builders, and this is very close to what Slay the Spire had and still has to offer. The graphical style, I must say, is amazing, and I love the design of the Mystlings. There aren't many of them at the moment, but I showed you only 3 or 4 out of a few more available. At this moment, my favorite one is Mr. Blue Dragon and his Big Blue Dragon evolution. Okay guys, go ahead and have a look at the game. Wishlist it or try it out, it's up to you. I had a lot of fun and I will play it even more. I hope you liked this video and the format. It was my first ever gameplay/review video, so if you have any suggestions, please write me a comment. Also, don't forget to leave a like and subscribe to stay up to date and check out my other videos. Thank you all for watching and I will catch you next time. Bye.